Under the Digital Personal Data Protection Act of India, even employees are data principals. What this means is that if you're a business who does not deal with customers directly, it does not excuse you from being compliant to the DPDP Act, which gets enforced from May 2027. What this means is that you too need to be ready and compliant fully with the law. So a question for all the HR heads of such organizations or even businesses that deal with customers. Do you know where your employee data lives? Now, this involves your payroll systems, ideally, maybe the background verification reports or the services that you used during their onboarding. In some cases, there are also biometric attendance records being stored. You also have some form of, by the way, biometric is also a sensitive data. And you also have much more sensitive data of your existing employees in terms of the name of their children, because you're covering them as part of the insurance policy. And you use a whole lot of vendors to provide various kinds of services. This could be pick up and drop if you do provide transportation services. This could be the insurance that you supply and the likes. So here's the uncomfortable question. Has your employee given the consent for you to hold all forms of data? The law does have some exceptions. For example, you are free to hold data in order to showcase tax and labor records as a business. But beyond that, the employees as data principals have the right to edit, the right to withdraw some forms of information from you. The question before you begin on addressing these gaps that might exist is to first find out where the data lives, who's processing it, what's the kind of data that is getting processed. Because at the end of the day, the accountability lies with you, the business, as the data fiduciary. All other systems that you use, the payroll system, the background verification system, any benefits that you offer, they are all vendors who are processing data. So for you to be compliant, those vendors need to be compliant. And for the compliance to begin, you first need to know where the gaps are. If you're a business that's wondering where to begin, reach out to us and let's have a conversation.